Okay, people, New York Comic Con was held this past weekend, and as a big convention always does, filled with plenty of good comic news for that great convention experience. So strap in and let's get into it. And for more comic books and comic related content, head over to genoscomics.com. All right, so as I said, there's nothing about a big comic convention experience if it doesn't include some great comic book news. We got a lot of announcements, but before we get into it, know that this is not a completely exhaustive list. It is absolutely not. This is just some of the news that I pulled from the weekend from various online sources, and I wanted to highlight some of those just in case you haven't seen it. But if you heard some other stuff, if you were there, or if you came across some other stuff online, feel free to drop that in the comments just to spread all the good comic news. So let's get into it. I got my trusty notes here again, and I won't linger on everything. I'll just kind of outline or kind of overlay a few things, but there are a few things I thought I will spotlight because it was just cool and pertained to me personally. So let's jump right into it, and we're gonna go right into this Marvel slate that they kind of outlaid here, which shows a few events kind of beginning in November this year. You got Avengers Assemble, November 2022. And then going into December, we got Dark Web, which is an event featuring Madeline Pryor and Ben Reilly. Obviously, you know, some clones. So everything that kind of goes along with them as far as maybe kind of looking at their place within the world, or I don't know, maybe just kind of, I don't know. There was a few things I did read on it, so definitely go look into that if that might be interesting to you. And we got Sins of Sinister, which I will kind of show off some other stuff as well, starting in January, and a couple other ones that are have windows, but not real true release dates for everything yet. But Captain America: Cold War, which is one I'm interested in. Summer of Symbiotes, again, summer. But Captain America: Cold War is spring. Summer of Symbiotes, obviously for the summer. And then Fall of X, no, it does not take place in the fall, but probably will finish in the fall, probably beginning summer. So we'll kind of see. It might run, I don't know, who knows if it'll run alongside Summer of Symbiotes, but we'll probably pick up sometime after that. And then, as I said, with Sins of Sinister here, got a few things here. So just kind of saying, all right, January 23rd, and I guess this cool kind of piece here with Sinister in the middle, obviously, and then a bunch of other mutants kind of sitting in diamond shards there, just kind of surrounding him. But then we did get some other kind of pieces kind of showing some of the tie-in books. So Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, Immortal X-Men, and Nightcrawlers, which interesting. So kind of see what all those is. Obviously that will not be the full list. We will see a lot more from that, but just to give you a hint of some of the titles that should come with Sins of Sinister, just getting some tie-in books there. And then again, even more stuff, just so much coming out of there, which is always great. Another book here, we got Bishop War College here. You kind of see cover art here from Kent Lashley, taking place in February. So kind of see what's going on there, but spotlight my man Bishop with different costume. I don't know how I feel about that one, like just the orange and yellow there, but who knows? We'll see what's going on. And then we'll switch gears to my man Silver Surfer here. We got Silver Surfer Ghostlight. From what I read online, kind of stems from this other family, and then just what their connection will be to Silver Surfer. And then this other new character that you kind of see in this promo art here should be the cover of the first issue, I'm guessing, by Torrin Clark, who's a fantastic artist. And this kicks off in February 1st, release date, with a 5-issue series. John Jennings and Valentine Delandro, who I've seen on a few other books there. So looking forward to seeing what he does with Silver Surfer there. So be on the lookout for that. And I had to do this one because it's my girl, Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain. We got Teenie Howard, who's obviously quite familiar with her. And then Vasco Georgiev, the artist here. And we got a few variants here, Erica D'Urso, Peach Momoko, and Otto Schmidt, which is an interesting choice considering Otto Schmidt's kind of history that's been recently revealed. But we'll see what happens there. I'm sure a lot of people, once they kind of hear that Otto Schmidt is involved in this, you will hear some online uproar there. But another one's kind of kicking off sometime in February of next year. So be on the lookout for that. Again, my girl Betsy Braddock. We got the Captain Britons there. X-23 Deadly Genesis is an interesting one because there's a 5-issue series kicking off in March, and a lot of people were online talking about, hey, why is Laura going by X-23 again? Does it take place in the past? And apparently it does, but a lot of people were not so happy about that. Just kind of want her to, like, all the time that's been in recent years and everything that she's been through, and kind of shaking that X-23 moniker and taking over the title of Wolverine at times. So kind of seeing what's going to go on there. I would be okay if she picked a different code name. Again, we don't need multiple Wolverines running around. I don't, especially at the same time. Like, kill Logan, then fine, whatever. Or kill him again. And so Erica Schultz on that with Edgar Salazar. We got covered by Kalman Androvsky. So again, March there. And then this one is definitely one that I'm gonna have on my list. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. We did see her debut, and she was kind of supposed to have a series or a bigger story closer to her actual debut, but nothing ever came of that. But now we're gonna have Brielle Brooks, who is the Daughter of Blade, and kind of looking at her legacy. So a 5-issue series here. We got Danny Laura writing this, Karen S. Darboe on the writing there, and then there's another one slated for February 1st, 2023. Again, Daughter of Blade. So looking to see what they do here. I don't know if is this Karen Darboe's art on this cover art here, this promo art. I don't know if this is, I've never seen her art before, so looking to see just more art from this, and just more what they're going to do with this book here. So Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. So yeah, plenty of stuff here. We're actually going to switch gears again, because we're going to go over to DC, because I got to point this out. David Nakayama, my man, Action Comics variant here for Action Comics 1051, featuring my girl, Power Girl, who I absolutely love. This is coming out January 24th, the day after my birthday. And I had to spotlight this one because, again, love Power Girl. Supergirl's obviously one of my favorites in all of comics, but I do enjoy some Power Girl action as well. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, it's nothing big, just a variant there. But some Power Girl love is always welcome. And speaking of Power Girl, we have the Lazarus Planets. So yes, this was kicking off out of Batman vs. Robin, or Robin vs. Batman, whatever it is. So Mark Waid, but this was a whole big event for 2023. DC Comics bringing it here and kind of seeing a list of a bunch of the creators involved here. This one's kicking off in January. We got Josie Campbell, Francis Manapul, Ricardo Federici, Billy Tan, Nicole Maines, Gene Lung Yang, Skylar Patridge, Francis Manapul, Dan Waters, Philip Kennedy Johnson, and even more. But yes, you kind of see just some of the stuff here. Heroes transform, secrets reveal, powers unleashed. So the Lazarus volcano explodes, and yeah, just like kind of the fallout of the Lazarus clouds and what is bringing down everything that's raining down on the earth here. You kind of see some of the characters here that will be affected. Cyborg, Mercy, isn't it Mercy, right? Yeah. Superman, or Superboy, Superman, whatever, Man of Steel, a Red Canary here, Martian Manhunter. So interesting stuff going on in this one, and there was a lot. I looked at some of the stuff on the DC's website. Event explodes out of Batman vs. Robin. So yes, and Power Girl is involved in this one, so that is great. So this one was actually announced early during the Explore the DC Multiverse panel. So they definitely jumped out the gates with this one. Mark Waid and Mahmoud Asrar on Batman vs. Robin. So this again in December. The Lazarus volcano has erupted, spewing dangerous and transformative chemicals into Earth's atmosphere, resulting in chaos across the DC universe. As these Lazarus clouds rain down upon the planet, people across the globe begin to develop strange new abilities. Watch their already extraordinary abilities change and witness a whole host of chaos unlike anything the DCU has experienced before. And it just kind of posed a bunch of questions that people might want to, or might be curious about. Can Power Girl free herself from the out of control Omen? Again, my girl Power Girl getting some love. I love it. Or the mysterious trio claiming to be resurrected siblings of Raven. Interesting, because I like Raven too. So can you see her kind of jump into a big event like this would be cool. Will Dreamer's visions guide our heroes to the path of victory? Can Mercy Graves survive the transformation she's undergone? Again, we got Power Girl, Raven, and Mercy Graves, 3 characters who've never had a high level of it, or haven't had a high level of attention in some time, but seeing them here in this big first event of 2023 should be all kinds of fun. And even more questions there, but this is, again, just a few. It's like Robin puts out a call there. We got Blue Beetle, Power Girl, Cyborg, Batman, and kind of see how all of them are connected in this. And there are some weekly spin-offs that will begin January 10th. So be on the lookout for all of that. But again, this is absolutely not exhaustive list here. Just some cool stuff that I wanted to highlight from New York Comic Con, because again, big comic convention, gotta have some comic news out of there. So I love it. I gotta find some more indie stuff there, because I know there had to be some indie stuff announced there. Again, I just wanted to kind of drop this, just kind of share some of this stuff as well. If you find some more stuff, again, drop it in the comments. Let's hear it, because if you went to New York Comic Con, share some experience as well. But again, we all love some new comic news, especially kind of as we get towards approach the end of the year and heading into 2023. You're gonna see lots of new stuff out there. Again, there's lots of stuff out there. Wildcats is coming back. I haven't even dropped a video on that one. Wildcats is officially coming back for real. Hopefully it was supposed to be for real before, but should be seeing Wildcats title later this year. And lots of other cool stuff. New series by some other characters. Marvel, DC, got lots of indie stuff always on the horizon. So share all of that. We're gonna have some fun, and yeah, just want to connect with people and just kind of see what everybody's looking forward to. Lots of cool comic stuff. Again, mainstream indie stuff. It's all gonna be dope. So yeah, let's talk about it in the comments. Happy reading, happy hunts, happy collecting. This is Genoscomics. Thanks for watching, and peace out.